Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. So, as you know, here on Cat Run Figures, we are huge comic book nerds. We love comic books, we love talking about action figures, statues, what have you, anything in the realm of nerd. So, we collect a lot of interesting things. One of those things being records. So, today I'm going to be talking about our top 5 vinyl records in our personal collection. So things that we've collected throughout the years that we're very proud of. So first off is the Amazing Spider-Man. So I've listened to this so many times. I've had little kids that just enjoy the hell out of it. I really love it whenever we can pick up any of the old like radio shows kind of records. But this one, I mean, it plays through beautifully. It's very dynamic. I enjoy it. What do you think?
Yes, I really do enjoy that one.
I mean, we've got a bunch of really cool old radio shows on record, but I really enjoy this one, personally. So next, this is one of my favorite films of all time. This is something that Mark and I actually bonded over when we were teenagers, and that is the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's so much fun when you actually go to the double feature show that they still have downtown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they still have it every October in our hometown. That you can actually go and still watch it, and you can throw food at the screen.
Recommended to bring toilet paper.
Yep. And it's just so much fun, and it's something that you can dance to and you can scream at. And it's fun.
It's the original. None of those remake bullshit.
No, none of those remake nonsense. Let's just forget that ever happened.
But it did.
It did not happen in my mind palace. It did not happen. I am blacking that out of my memory.
You got a lobotomy.
A lobotomy, yes. Yeah. I got an entire lobotomy just to forget that. So, third on my list, so we got 5, 4, and third on my list is probably one of my favorite films of my childhood, and that is The Wizard of Oz. So this is a recording from the original production. It's a lot of fun. You know, Judy Garland, as you see right there. And I gotta tell you, I love the cover. I think it's really cute. It plays through beautifully. And I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Mark loves it. It's fantastic. So next, this is something that we've actually only had for about a year now. And this is from one of my favorite one of my favorite book series of all time, and that is from the Tolkienverse. We have The Hobbit. Yes. So the films, you can either love them or hate them. I really appreciate them. Yes, there are issues with them. I still really appreciate them, and I love the fact that I have it in vinyl. So we've got a lot of the old voice actors going through and discussing it. There's so much detail into it. There's so much heart and soul that goes into it, and I don't know, I love it. I love it. It's the complete set. So that is second on our list. So our top record in our collection, and the record that we're the most proud to personally own, something that it changed the game for radio.
It made history.
It made history. I mean, yeah, we have a shitty film for it now, but this is the thing that started it all. And that's War of the Worlds. So this is a first printing of War of the Worlds. It still plays through beautifully. Yeah, it's from its original radio broadcasting, and it plays through beautifully. It's so interesting and just so dynamic, and the fact that so many people's lives changed forever because of this recording is it seems nuts, now, but back then radios were basically their way they got the way they got all their news, the way that they understood everything that was going on throughout the world. And for them to hear what they didn't know was actually the reading from a book.
It was a play or production.
It was a book that had been changed into this radio broadcast, and a lot of people didn't understand that. So a lot of people, there was mass suicides, just craziness. People were losing their minds over this broadcast. But I don't know, I really appreciate it for everything that it is, and it plays through beautifully. So I really enjoy it. I think it's fantastic. Also, I really like the cover too. So yeah, I know that vinyl records, it's not everyone's game, but I really appreciate it. Mark really appreciates it. He actually doesn't let me touch our record player because he's afraid I'm going to break it, which I'm a little afraid I'm going to break it. But you know what? I really enjoy it. I love the sound quality that records produce. I don't know. I think it's fun. Anything you want to add?
Nope. You're just not allowed to touch it.
I'm not allowed to touch it. So we have a pretty extensive collection of records throughout. This is everything that we've got. We've like inherited from family members to things we've picked up in garage sales or auctions or online or vintage stores or thrift stores. A really good friend of ours actually owns a really great vintage store in our area, and he's constantly, giving us brand new records, hooking us up with really good deals on brand new records. I mean, hell, we just got Batman '89 still sealed in the packaging, so.
But we've already listened to it, so it's not originally.
We've already listened to it. It's good though. So we really appreciate it. We really enjoy everything with it. So I know it's kind of weird, but we're weird people, and we like interesting things.
Whoa. Don't you put me in that weird category.
Okay, I'm weird. I'm a weird person. I'm willing to accept that. So give me a like if you like this video. Comment below and tell me some of the interesting things that you collect, whether or not you collect records. If you have any of these records, if you enjoy any of these things. Subscribe to my channel for more comic book content, or check out any of the older videos I have up for offer here on Cat Run Figures. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.